Flop, flop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
What's that?
Where's the beat?
Hi there. Welcome to episode 1. Of Ad Nauseum. I'm Scott.
I'm Chad.
And this is, he said sort of, because this is like my third go around with Ad Nauseum. The first time we recorded episodes back in 2016, never put them online.
Oh, no,
I don't think we had like the confidence of actually thinking that people wanted to hear our podcast. But then we realized we don't fucking care. I want to talk about commercials. And then the second go around, I had my buddy Matt and another guy, like kind of like an insider. Like he had been working on commercials design wise, and he kind of was like our insider. He was our expert. He would do the analysis, like the color commentary.
Sure.
And so that was great. But then one of them lost his job. The other one probably just didn't want to come over to my shitty apartment in Los Angeles anymore.
Right.
And so we stopped. Then the coronavirus hit.
Oh boy.
I moved to Denver. And here we are.
All right, and the rest is history.
We are filming here at I call it Ad Nauseum Studios. You know why? Because I rented it for the hour and I can call it whatever I want.
You can call it whatever you want. That's right. Yeah.
So no, this is how this is gonna go. We basically just sit here, complain about commercials. You good with that?
Definitely. I mean, there's a lot to complain about.
There is, really. And I remember when I brought this idea to you, you were just like, my wife complains about how much I complain.
Right. Yeah. Yes, I spend a lot of time screaming at my TV, and you know, I'd say about 80% of it is sports.
Yeah.
But the other like 20 to 25% is definitely about commercials that are incredibly stupid.
And let me know where you're at with this, because I feel like I like commercials.
Yeah, me too. Actually.
I feel like so many people complain about them, they complain about the fact that they don't like commercials. I actually think they do, because it gives us something to kind of commiserate about. Like we can vent about it, because a lot of these commercials are bad. And like mostly to the viewer, we're going to have some commercials on here that we enjoy.
For sure.
But mostly like...
It's the terrible ones.
Yeah.
They're so much more fun that way.
Yeah, we just want to shit on things. Like it's, the world's on fire.
Right. Let's
How
have some
about
fun.
yours? Actually, I just almost went into a...
Let's laugh at people that spent like millions of dollars to produce.
I almost went into a Smash Mouth lyric right there. That was wild.
Wow, that would have been dangerous.
And
it may have caused some sort of rift in the universe.
They probably would have sued us. I'm sure they listen.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Especially
Big
to
fans.
episode 1.
Yes.
The third time
obviously.
around. And so the commercials we have, we're doing about 3. Then we have a few segments to close out the show. That's basically how it's always going to go, the layout of the show. We have one from Burger King.
Nice.
Progressive. I mean, because like there's nothing but insurance commercials.
Oh my God, I know, right?
So like actually we had a friend talk about like that with us, because he basically told us that insurance commercials just have this crazy commercial budget, because how else would you even get the word out there for insurance?
Yeah.
Now, whoever does their commercials for them and Geico are doing great. But yeah, they just crank out commercials just so you don't forget about them. It's wild.
It's all brand awareness. Yeah. It's funny. I come from the digital world, and insurance companies tend to spend the most on digital too.
Okay.
Like those guys are paying $20, $30 to get a click on Google.
Right.
Just for a click to their website.
It's crazy. So they're spending money. So that's why most of these episodes that we do from here on out are probably going to have at least one insurance.
Yeah.
Because like
we should bring on an insurance expert sometime.
Oh God,
and
how
grill
much
them.
of a fucking snoozeville
I
would
know,
that
right?
be?
Yeah. Can we like throw things at them and stuff?
An insurance expert on our podcast.
Yes.
Man, we are not starting off well if that's our first idea.
Yeah.
That's number 1 idea.
Yeah, let's throw that one away.
Yes, we got.
Or throw things at the insurance expert.
100%. It's either Geico or Progressive. I can't remember. There's a Burger King ad we're doing, and then a Corona beer commercial, which I save for the last part of the initial segment. And then
some classics in there too, right?
I'm telling you, we're gonna do. We have a little back in the day. Show a vintage a commercial that we all kind of probably remember, but it's been a million years since we've seen it. And then we got producer's pick. I have because I pick all these, even though like we're a team. I picked the first 3, and so I let you pick one.
So oppressive in this.
I'm telling you what, it's my show. Okay?
I get one.
Zoom in
I get
on
one
me.
pick, guys.
I said zoom in on me like we have a fucking cameraman.
That'd be so nice.
I set this up myself.
Someday we will.
If it's crooked, blame me. It's episode 1. Kiss my ass. So then we got the back in my day and the producer's pick, and then that's how this is gonna go.
It's kind of a classic this week.
Oh, I am telling you what.
Yeah,
it's a classic.
It's good stuff. I think you'll enjoy.
So let's just get into the commercials. The first one I think is it's the Geico. I said Progressive. It is Geico.
Right.
So this is the one. It's called Moving House Thing. And ultimately, let me give you a little bit of background to bore the hell out of everyone who watches this.
Let's try to do that.
I initially wanted to love this commercial because it's got turtles on it. I'm
Who
from
doesn't love
Caldwell,
turtles?
Kansas. We are the ornate box turtle capital of the world. That's how you know I'm from a small town.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm from not a big city.
Cool.
It's the state reptile of Kansas. Thank you very much. Caldwell did that. And so I see this commercial and I'm like, give it to me. I'm gonna love anything with turtles on it. And so that is. Let's just roll it. Like,
right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Daddy, what's that big moving house thing?
It's a motorhome, Junior. Modern invention.
Modern invention? We carried our homes with us since, like, forever.
Yeah, but humans have Geico to protect them. Something goes wrong, they're covered. What do we have?
What could go wrong? Ooh, a feather.
A feather. Duck, Junior!
That's no duck, Daddy. That's a vulture.
Geico for
Oh, God. And like the first time I saw this commercial, like I said, I wanted to love it. But who approved this? Because who approved it? It was basically is all made for that final joke, right?
Right.
What fucking Laffy Taffy rapper did they get this joke off?
Right.
Who's
This is like
Geico's-
bazooka bubblegum type humor.
Whose fucking dumb son
right?
wrote this joke? That's my whole thing with this. Because like, okay, it looks cool. The turtles like are amazing CGI.
It is incredible CGI.
It's about motorhomes. No one really cares. It's an insurance commercial, but who the fuck laughed at this? Like I have a best, like one of my best friends' name is Andrew. He laughs at every commercial. I don't even think he's laughing at this commercial because that joke at the end is so bad. That's like, let's say you're just throwing out a bunch of jokes.
Yeah.
If you're the whatever ad agency who's doing this, right?
Right.
If that's the first joke you have, you're like, okay, good start, I guess.
Insert real joke here.
It
kind
gets
of
the
thing,
juices flowing and everything like
Right.
that. But like, just that joke pisses me off so much.
Have you ever had a kid try to tell you a joke and they're
Yeah.
like, kids like, okay, they're adorable.
They're
you know,
stupid.
obviously
I
they're
hate
a
'em.
future.
They're the worst.
But they're dumb as fuck when it comes to trying to tell a joke. They're terrible at it.
No.
They have no sense of timing.
They stammer. They take too long.
my
They're a
God,
lot like
get to the
women.
punchline.
Have you ever heard a woman tell you a joke? It's kind of like that. Sorry, ladies.
Yeah, sorry, ladies. He said that, not me. Hit him up on the Twitter.
Women won't watch this, so it's fine. So yeah, that was just my biggest problem with that commercial. Was like, okay, you're pumping a bunch of money into the CGI.
right.
You can't pump some money into a better writer.
Yeah, hire a comedian. Have you guys ever heard of that? They tell jokes professionally.
Yeah, and if you
That's
did
a
hire
real
a comedian,
job.
don't hire a fucking clean comedian, okay? Because that's the nonsensical bullshit you're gonna get. I hate to be so harsh on a
Right.
nothing commercial.
I know.
But
this seems like the first joke.
See, this is how
I've
I
ever
know.
learned.
Right. See, this is how I know that like I'm not concerned about the right things in this world. So many people are worried about like, they're worried about their family and their well-being and their health and then who's in the White House. Literally, this made me more mad than anything in 2020. I'm telling you, like we've all been through some shit, and I've gotten visibly like goosebumps, hair raised mad in front of people about this commercial. And this is why I had to start this podcast over again, because no one else gives a shit.
So what you're saying is this podcast is actually designed for your own mental health.
100%.
Because if you sit at home and stew about these things, Lord knows we can't. Something bad might happen.
100%. My friends are tired of me doing a hot 20 on this stupid commercial to where like I need to at least rent out a studio just to help me get through this.
Yeah, I think this is a public service. I mean, really, honestly, what we're doing here is a public service, really just for us, so we don't have to deal with you, and your friends don't have to cheer the not so tight 20 on Geico. But I get it. No, I get it too. The thing that annoys me about it is like just like the stereotypical like suburban 2.5 children coming out of the thing, and the dad in the cargo shorts, and it's like, oh, come on. I mean,
You're like, that's not what we look like.
yeah. I mean, this is not America anymore. I like it was so trying to like hit that middle ground of like, hey, most people have 2 kids. It's like, I thought they were going to walk out with like a kid chopped in half because most people have 2.5 kids statistically.
I'm actually surprised that they didn't have 2.5 of like different races. Like that's usually like where commercials go now.
Right.
And so it was funny because like I actually figured that this joke the ending was so bad that I actually forgot what this commercial was about.
That's the
for the
thing
first
too.
10 times I saw
right.
it.
It takes like forever to get to the freaking point of
And
what this commercial is about.
Yeah, it's more about vultures than it is RVing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, is that a vulture? It's a vulture, right?
Right. And by the way, a vulture would rough up a Geico too, right?
Oh,
or a gecko or whatever. Right?
I would fuck that thing up.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my thing. Here's how I do no research, right? Do vultures eat living things, or they just wait for things to die?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
I mean,
I imagine if something was like weak enough and it
They're
was
big
like,
as shit. They have to
they're
kill some
huge,
real stuff, right?
They're fucking gross too. I've seen them up close hiking and stuff. They're scary.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that was actually that's the other weird thing. I've never seen a vulture like that beautiful. That
was
thing
a
was
cuddly
like,
one.
That was such a Hollywood vulture.
Yeah, that
it's
one-
like all poofy.
that one
and
has a
like
personal
white.
assistant, for
Yeah,
sure.
totally. They were like blow drying the vulture
Yeah.
before they started rolling that
I
stuff.
bet that RV they're showing is the vulture's trailer that he hangs out in during
Right.
all these shoots.
Yeah. He's
You're
like, hey,
right.
white people, get the F out of my fucking trailer.
Yeah, that thing should have been black and like kind of more gray in the head, missing feathers. Like he's
right.
been through war.
Yes.
This one was from West Hollywood.
Yeah, what's up with that? Like you think
even
even
Van
just
Nuys.
to make the not Van Nuys, but even just to make the commercial more effective, like don't you think like a sort of ratty kind of messed up vulture would have been so much? And I've never seen a vulture that wasn't like a black vulture.
Right.
Like who even knew there was like the albino vulture?
Yeah, couldn't tell you.
Who's heard of this thing?
No, not me. I want one that looks like it's going to eat through the shell of a turtle.
It would actually make the commercial more effective.
Oh, and by the way, that joke was so bad, I'm rooting for that vulture. For sure, eat both of those fucking things.
Right. Yes. Do not get in your shell. Just give up turtles. Turtle
right.
soup for vultures today.
All right, I'm yeah. That's
All right,
it.
you ready
like
for
I
our
said,
next ad?
Nothing commercial, so let's move on to the next one.
All right. So what are we doing next? I think we're doing Burger King.
I think it's
right?
Burger King. So
BK.
let me
All right.
like before you hit play on this
Yeah.
one. This one's called Drive Through, featuring Dame Drops. So I did a little bit of research. So there's
I have
a
no
handful
idea
of-
what or whom that is.
I didn't either, and I still don't necessarily.
okay.
So there's a lot of these like social distancing commercials where they're like not like these people are always in their cars,
Right.
and doing something. There's not a lot around a lot of people, but there's this new trend, and maybe we can do this on another episode where people are shown eating and talking with their mouth full. It's on Sonic, it's on Burger King, it's on Popeyes commercials, and it drives me insane.
Yeah.
And if it didn't gross me out so much, I would show them. Like this is like one of those that didn't have someone eating and
Oh,
chewing
nice.
with it.
So you spared us.
I spared
and
us.
yourself.
But it's just one of those silly commercials that they call these people food reviewers. They're fucking bloggers. I'm not even going to call them food
Right, right.
bloggers.
Yeah,
They're bloggers.
Yeah.
And so this one it caught me off guard because like there's a handful of these, but this is the one that I think I didn't enjoy the most. So go ahead and play this
All
one.
right. Let's do it.
Wait, are you being serious?
There's no way.
Maybe there's a joke. There's a joke inside the bag. We invited food reviewers to try the Whopper, but with a special surprise.
$5 for 2 Whopper sandwiches.
I'm gonna leave before you change your mind. A deal hard to believe. Get the Whopper and the 2 for $5 mix and match. Your way, way better.
Ugh.
First of all, not a deal hard to believe. Whoppers should not cost more than $1.50.
It's garbage. It's literally garbage food. So why should it cost too
But
much?
here's my problem mainly with this commercial is they show these 3 food reviewers, and we're supposed to know who Dame Drops is. That's the last
know.
guy, apparently.
Okay.
Apparently he's a very well-known food reviewer, fucking
Right.
blogger. He's a fucking blogger.
Yes.
Anyway, so I don't know why they said featuring Dame Drops, like as if people know who that is.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I was lost.
so my problem with this is both girls and then Dame Drops
Right.
are basically at the pay window and they're acting as if that they just realized at that window that it costs $5.
Right.
Bitch, you get the
You get the
price,
price
when you
before you
order
go-
it.
Yeah.
It drives me insane. They're just like, I'm gonna leave before you change your mind. Motherfucker, they weren't gonna change their mind from the get-go.
Right.
Like who makes this? Like I'm sure that someone in Burger King, they send out like some, I don't know, what the word is I'm looking for, but like some kind of administrator from Burger King to oversee
like a representative
this
on set or
commercial.
whatever, yeah.
And they should see that like, no, this makes no sense because they wouldn't be reacting at the second window.
Right.
Or the first
well,
window.
yeah, like maybe like have it so they come in, they buy one Whopper
Right.
for whatever, and they get and you tell them the price, and then
That's not
and
how
then you
shit
get up
works.
there and then you say, oh, actually you're getting 2 Whoppers.
Yeah.
You know, at least that.
Was
if
that
you
on the
don't-
edit room floor? Like, was that
maybe,
cut? What the
yeah.
fuck happened? Because
Right.
if they cut that, it still makes no sense.
I know. I
Even
hate
during
that.
a
That drives
pandemic,
me
go
nuts.
reshoot. Because
Right.
guess what? Those bloggers don't got shit else to do.
And it doesn't look like they spent $1 million on shooting. You know, they basically put some GoPros in these people's cars.
It wasn't even, it's the same car.
Oh, was it?
Go back through.
Nice.
It's the same car. You can kind of skip through if you want to.
Nice.
Same car. The first girl, same car. And then even Big Boy Dame drops. He reclines it back a little bit.
Right.
Same fucking car.
No kidding.
You can't even get a different
Good
car.
eye, man.
Thank
I'm
you.
impressed.
No
Look at this guy's
production
attention
value.
to detail.
Hey, this is what I do with my days.
So yeah, you can tell his obsession is real because
it's very
that.
real.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. It just drove me insane because you're not having that conversation at that point, and it's just like. I don't even know. Like, was that also his joke? Like, I'm gonna leave before you change your mind. He's like, she can't stop you. Just fucking go. You didn't have to say anything.
Just
even if
pull away. Yeah.
Even if I'm believing you up to this point.
Right.
That's insane.
Right. Even if you didn't give them money and you somehow got the food and you drove away, I don't think the Burger King gal is gonna jump out the window and grab onto your car to save 2 Whoppers.
Mr. Dame, come back. And also, it's insane. Oh wait, I just figured this out. Is that like? Oh no, I didn't.
What is it?
Well, Dame drops. It's like dime.
Dropping dimes?
Dropping dimes? Like,
maybe.
Like
I don't know. We got to check out this blog. I mean,
see, here's the thing. Doesn't your credibility as a food reviewer go out the window if you can be bought by fucking Burger King?
That's what I was going to say. All these people, in my mind, appear to be pretending to like this or to be excited about this food.
And hey, I'm all for it. I'll sell out right now if someone wants to, if you want to donate or sponsor ad nauseum.
Episode 2 brought to you by McDonald's.
I'll sell out right now. But that has to take it. I shouldn't act like it's a real career. I'm acting like this is a real career,
This thing?
No, food. No. This is definitely not a real career. Because I
was going to say, no, we're not.
I'm out of pocket on this.
Right.
I'm losing my shorts. No, but they should lose credibility. But who's there to check their credibility? Do I need to start a fucking food reviewer critique?
That's the thing. Establish this thing too. Like, I don't know who these. I literally, before you explained this commercial to me, I just literally thought those were just people, like normal people who they just got. Hey, do you mind sticking a camera in your car? We got a surprise for you. And I had no idea they were food bloggers. And so it proves how effective a commercial it is, right? I mean, obviously, I've seen it probably 3 times before this, just on TV, and right over my head.
Well, that's the thing. I think I saw the other commercials, and I think in the other commercials, or maybe did they say food reviewers in this one?
I think they said food reviewers, which also is a term like
that's made up. I mean bloggers made up, but like food reviewers not real.
But I will give them credit. If they said food critic, and then it's because like I don't know, like that's actual writers.
It's a real thing. Real thing.
Who work for actual publications. And
I feel like to get paid off by Burger King, they would need a lot more money.
Exactly.
That's their actual career. They write for like The Atlantic and New York Times.
They should do that because I mean maybe if they brought in like I don't know, like 1,000 food critics around the world, they'd get like 1 or 2 of them to say something positive, and then they'd have like that's a commercial.
That's a commercial.
Like the food critic for the New York Times says, but this
then
Whopper is delightful.
Who can no one, even if you brought in that person that you just described, there's no Roger Ebert that I know of.
Yes.
Like the common dipshit does not know who the Robert Ebert is of food reviewers. Or food critics, I should say. And so like, I don't know who you'd get to have me piss my pants. Like, just
that's a fair point.
Keep getting athletes and rock stars and do shit like that.
Absolutely. And like, I don't know. I mean, I guess people buy fast food for the taste. Is that a thing?
Convenience, like there is a nostalgia. I feel like, you know what? I've actually never had a Whopper.
What?
Big Macs.
Oh my
I've had
God.
Everything from Wendy's, everything from Arby's. I know.
Wow, loyalty to the Big Macs. Huh?
I apparently.
I'll tell you what. Like, I actually do like the taste of a Whopper. Like back in the day, but I haven't had fast food in God, I don't know how long. Like maybe like 10 years. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I gave it up. Man.
You are better.
Oh yeah,
you're better than me.
Well, I'm older than you, and that's what you have to do.
Shit.
Like
that's true.
It used to be like in college, I literally lived off those dollar menus.
You'd eat your body weight in dollar menus.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And it was perfect for my budget, and I felt like shit. But hey, when you're 22, you really don't care.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, like we're young enough. Do we even know what feeling okay is? You're usually boozing or getting high and eating Taco Bell. Yeah, it's crazy.
Totally. Yeah. And it's amazing what you can get away with. Well, as you get older, not so much. It's just like it goes right through you.
I feel like you know.
That.
Yeah, well, sorry, Burger King and other fast food places.
But the Whopper used to be like my favorite sort of, Big Mac versus Whopper versus I don't know what Wendy's had, but yeah, the Whopper used to be my deal.
The Baconator.
Ah, the Baconator. Ooh,
that's good stuff.
Yeah, it used to be my go-to, but I think they like changed it up. Like
Yeah,
it got a
it
lot
does.
worse, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll give Burger King credit. They do have the Beyond Burger. That's kind of cool.
Oh, is that the meatless or not the meatless, but like the Impossible,
deal.
whatever?
Yeah. I'm good for them for doing that. And then they were one of the first back when I was a vegetarian for a little while. I'm not anymore, but
Right.
they were the first to have a veggie burger. So
Okay.
I will give them credit.
Got a
But
little
please
soft
just
spot in your heart for them.
such a soft spot,
Yeah, just a little soft
But
spot.
I'll tell you what, that fucking King dude, I'm just happy they're not doing the commercials with the creepy ass, giant headed King. That I have nightmares about that guy.
I always wondered about that costume design of the King. Was that meant to be intentionally creepy, or it's almost like the Philadelphia Flyers have this gritty. Have you ever
Right.
seen
Yes,
it?
yes.
It was created, and everyone started hating on it, and that's why
Right.
Philadelphia kind of accepted. Like, no, we can hate on this thing. You can't hate on this
Yeah,
thing.
leave
So I
our-
wonder if like Burger King made this. They're like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be perfect. This is exactly like what we need.
I wonder.
to fight Ronald McDonald,
Right,
even though
right,
he's
yeah.
not here.
Right,
And
yeah.
so I feel like once.
We need to find like the first time they ever used it, because
Yeah.
I would almost bet money that in those corporate boardrooms they like took that guy in that costume seriously.
Oh,
like they probably had
100%.
meetings and
They're so
charts
out of
and
touch
there's-
with the rest of this world that I
Totally.
guarantee once they showed that first commercial with that King in that weird outfit
Yeah.
and the world just exploded and they were like, what the fuck is this? They're like, okay, we have something that like grabs your attention. It's ugly,
Right.
it's scary,
Yeah.
and it's very tall. That's why I don't like it's taller than us. I don't like anything that's taller than us. And so it's one of those things like I feel like it just kind of became a novelty to where
Right.
they're like, well, we're gonna keep going with this. And
Yeah,
some
yeah.
people are reacting.
They did own it. I'll give
Yeah.
them credit for owning the fact that he was creepy and kind of playing into it because, but yeah, he is nightmare inducing.
He totally is.
Just that plastic like smile that never changes.
It's never gonna
And he
change.
moves
It's
his
a
head a
doll-
little bit.
doll
It's
head.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
so weird.
Well, I feel like that we've done. I mean, what we can say about this commercial is fuck food bloggers. Like we don't respect
Right.
you. I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
we may just be starting this podcast. We may be podcasters, but we're better than you. All right, I think the next one is our Corona. Yeah,
Corona.
it's called the Shell Phone.
All right.
Have you seen? There's been a few of these Snoop Dogg. This isn't Snoop Dogg, obviously. This is Bad Bunny, but you'll hear from him.
All right. Well,
yeah,
let's
this is
check
Shell
it
Phone.
out. I don't think I've seen this commercial yet,
Yeah.
so I'm excited. First time. Ah, shit.
That's all right. First episode.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
first
some kinks.
episode. Let me make sure my volume's up.
Got it.
Say, baby, look, well, let me tell you something. See, first thing, you can't be calling on my shell phone. Second thing is you can't be...
No, baby, it's me, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny? Where you at, player?
No, it's not playa, it's playa.
I'm from Long Beach, player. I know the player. Anyway, how you living, buddy?
Esta es la buena vida, baby.
Okay, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
I'm gonna put my. What the fuck what is this? This makes no goddamn sense from start to finish.
I don't get it. I'm lost.
First of all, which asshole? And it better not have been Snoop. I love Snoop. Who doesn't love Snoop?
Of course,
Who
legend.
thought of the shell phone and was like passing that up the ladder? They're
Right.
like, that's fucking hilarious.
It rhymes with cell phone.
Okay.
So funny.
And here's another thing.
Because if anybody even uses the word cell phone anymore,
There's a thing like
Who says that? It's just phones. That's what phones are now.
It drives me insane because in a previous commercial, because like he's doing like his whole campaign, Snoop is, he does this like rap where he talks about like stop keeping up with the Joneses. I got ladies blowing up my telephoneses, and I'm like, is that I'm white as shit. Is
Wow.
that good rapping? I don't think that's
Probably
good
not.
rapping.
I don't
Rapping?
even think Snoop would say. You know what I think is amazing is that Snoop probably got paid millions
So
of
much
dollars to mail this in.
Yeah.
I mean, I love you, Snoop, and congrats, man. Like, I wish I could get paid millions of dollars to just show up and make up some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it just
100%.
literally seems like this was like, all right, we're gonna give you two guys shell phones.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'll just roll with it. I'll just improvise some shit.
Also, if you're gonna call this shell phone and then have him pick up and say you can't be calling my shell phone, start making shell phones, novelty items that are sold in
Nice.
Spencer's.
Yes.
I'll go back and buy that right off the bat.
Totally.
You better believe I had the football telephone from Sports Illustrated growing up.
I
It was
wanted
the
one of those so
shittiest
bad.
phone
You
in
got
the
one of
world.
those? Oh, I'm
so
so
many
jealous.
subscriptions to get that. But like it was one of those things like none of this makes sense unless you didn't push any kind of Corona product whatsoever.
Right.
And by the way, when Bad Bunny I know he knows more languages than I am, so I'm not trying to shit on him. But it honestly sounds like he says, no, it's Bugs Bunny. Like I thought he said Bugs Bunny the first time. I didn't hear Bad Bunny. I don't know who Bad Bunny is.
Yeah.
But this commercial makes zero fucking sense. I don't know what.
Maybe it just proves how white I am.
Oh,
I had no. We're super.
We're
vanilla.
very up here on the white scale, so that's fine. If this is above our,
it may
white,
be
stupid
total.
heads,
We may have missed it, and if we did, I'll just say I apologize. But I'm just jealous because I want Snoop's job, and then the other dude is somebody famous too, right?
yeah, he's a rapper.
Oh, he is. Okay,
I did not look him up, but I just assumed. I feel like I've heard his name, Bad Bunny.
Getting old sucks.
He's Bug Bunny from now on. He's not even Bugs Bunny. He's Bug Bunny.
I like it.
Bug Bunny. But like that's the thing. Like, also, if I was Snoop on my cell phone and I get a phone call and it's Bug Bunny, right?
Right.
And I say, "How you living, playa?" And he corrects me and says playa. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm saying the right
Snoop-
word. You're
Snoop
making
would
some
slap a dude for
stupid.
that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. You're making some stupid punny joke that I don't respect. And then now all of a sudden, after you start speaking English, you're start speaking in Spanish. I'm like, I would be like, I wish I didn't pick up this cell phone at all. I wish it was one of my hosts.
He should have just at the end been like, I told you not to call me on my cell phone and hung up. Like, and where's the fucking punchline? I mean, literally, it's just like 30 seconds. I mean, I think it would have been more effective to have Snoop Dogg just sitting in a chair and what Bugs Bunny.
Bug Bunny.
Bud Bunny.
It's plural. It's a singular.
Okay.
Bug Bunny.
Okay. All
That's what I thought he said. I get the Bugs Bunny thing, but I thought he said Bug Bunny.
Sure. And so literally, like, I think it'd be more effective if those two dudes were sitting on a beach, drinking a Corona, and like said nothing for 30 seconds. Because literally, like, I didn't get it. I was like, huh?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
where's
how
this coming from?
I wish I didn't in my research. I don't. I wish I could look up and see how much this commercial cost. Because, like you said, he's getting paid gazillions.
I wish they had to publish that.
Bug
That'd be so
Bunny got paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that shell phone cost. Probably not much.
It's not much, yeah, probably.
God. And so, unless they're going to push this novelty shell phone on us, what's the point of this commercial?
I mean,
but now I want a fucking shell phone. I want it to fit in my pocket, and I want to call it my shell phone.
Let's go to Florida, man. We can get all the shell phones we want.
Playa. I said playa. Fuck off.
Yeah.
It's not Player del Rey. I said playa.
And like, I don't know. It just seems like, are they like sort of implying that like there's a certain level of fame wherein you get welcomed into the shell phone club? I mean, maybe that's what it was implying. Is there like a shell phone like Illuminati or something?
How do you even call it? Like, if okay, let's say he has his shell phone. Can he call people? Because I didn't see any buttons on that thing.
Right.
Like, can you?
Is it all Siri controlled?
Yeah. Is this just magic, or is there actually some
iShell?
fiber optics to this shit? I would love to know.
Right.
I don't even know. There's actually another Snoop Dogg Corona commercial where like he's now turning up in every commercial.
He is.
And I think
Snoop's trying to buy a new house.
Yeah, right. He's sitting.
I respect that.
He's
though.
sitting on the beach, and then it pans to him at the end of the Corona commercial, and he said something like, "What? Did you expect somebody else?" And I was like, "Yeah, I expected Shaq." Because Shaq is in every commercial now. Snoop is trying to like catch him.
Oh my God, Shaq's busy with the back pain thing.
He really is.
What is that? Salon Paws or some shit like that.
Something like Salon
or
Paws.
One of those types.
He's got the general insurance, car insurance.
Right.
He's got everything.
Yeah.
He's got Icy Hot.
Dude, yeah, Icy Hot. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
And it's one of those things where like, if you have a commercial and you're not insurance doing shitty turtle pun jokes, then you either have Shaq or Snoop as your spokesman, which I'm not mad
Shaq is
at.
on standby for all commercials. Like if one of the actors doesn't show up, a lot of people who, you being from LA, a lot of people don't know. Shaq has a bat phone for all commercial producers, and if someone doesn't show up, boom, Shaq is there.
Shaq is there.
He is, he does have superpowers, and he shows up and he'll be in a commercial.
He's Superman.
I mean, he is. So
I don't get that commercial. Never gonna get it.
Yeah.
But it makes me angry every time I see it.
Corona's done some good ones too over the years, like of course I can't think of any of them now, but yeah, they've done some pretty good ones.
That ain't one of them.
No, that's not the best. It's my turn.
Look, we have graphics.
Oh, nice. Look at this.
Production value right here.
Designer over here. Oh, wow. Okay, so when we started talking about doing this podcast, I love the idea, of course. I actually have a little bit of experience like producing local local television.
Oh, there you
commercials
go.
Back in the day.
See, that's gonna be another segment later on.
So
It's like
I should
local ad
find those.
nauseum.
Oh, God,
yeah,
that would be so good.
They're great.
There's some
So that's down the
bad
road.
ones. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there's yeah.
We'll
so bad
work
and
our
good.
way.
Love
We'll work
local
our-
ads.
Yes, yeah.
Be on a
Keep
horse
producing
or
those.
have one of your kids in a local ad. That's the two things you fucking need.
Hell yeah. It's always the kids. Oh, or the screaming guy. Those guys get me.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. It's like
Love it.
professional wrestling.
Love
Like,
it.
come on down to Bob Dance.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Yeah, they're always about to have an aneurysm,
Totally.
and it's like, okay, cool, it's a car. I'll come by. If I need a car, I'll
Right.
come by. Just chill out, dude. Take a deep breath. All right, so, but this is the complete opposite of that because my pick for this week is the classic, one of the biggest brands in the world, total old school, and I just love like the preposterousness of it.
Does this have
So-
some nostalgia for you?
it has a little bit of
Yeah.
nostalgia. I do vaguely remember this commercial, seeing this as a kid, and I just think, well, we'll talk about it
Yeah.
after.
Go for it.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll it. It's called Coke is It. Joe's Place. Joe looks so sad that he's got like 30 new customers.
He's overwhelmed. Coke is it? It's a shit slogan.
Totally. Ooh, look at that stash. Oh, nice stash. Oh, isn't that funny? And then, watching this during the COVID era is hilarious because, you see people putting like a sweaty hat on another person.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. But anyway, the preposterousness. Like, who's like sitting around a boardroom at Coca-Cola and being like, well, what should our campaign be? We've had a lot of classics here at Coke. Like, one of my favorites of their old school in the 50s, their slogan was Coke adds life.
Oh yeah.
It's like, wow, that's pretty. So they've always been a healthy ego.
That was
about
back
their
when it
product.
actually had cocaine in it.
Yeah. Which, hey, it's. I mean, I see where
Big
they're
fan of
coming
cocaine
from.
over here.
I see where they're coming from. If you literally have Coke in there, it kind of feels like it's adding life.
Yeah.
Because that's like you're not sleeping, so you literally have more life. But I just love the preposterousness of saying like, all we're gonna here's our brilliant idea. Coke is it. Like literally,
Bad slogan.
we're just it.
Yeah.
Like, how fucking big are your egos to think that like we can just literally just lay that out there like, hey guys, our sugar water is it.
Yeah.
It is all things. We don't even have to say anything about it. We don't have to say anything more. We don't have to say how it tastes great or nothing. It's just
I feel like that proves how dominant they were back in the day.
totally.
They didn't have to do shit. They
Yeah,
just
they're
had to
like,
show the
fuck
product.
you, Pepsi. Oh, here's our new slogan. It's it.
Also,
take it and like it.
What I love about that, though, there was an entire jingle made for just one commercial.
Totally.
Love that.
Not do that these days.
No, they're lazy now. But also, was that like a high school or grown men? Because I couldn't tell. Now, maybe that's just some 70s shit. Maybe
think
high schoolers looked like they were 38 years old in the 70s.
I think they might have. I think like there were no kids.
Because they're on a bus.
There were no
you
kids
know?
in the 70s.
They look like they're kids, but then you
Right.
see the guy with the mustache,
Right.
the black dude, and the other brown-haired guy. They look literally
look
like
full-
they have mortgages.
Right.
Like they have
Right,
kids and wives.
fully formed adults.
and
yeah.
yet they're playing summer league travel
I
baseball.
guess, yeah, I don't know. And like, what I love too is like, why is the guy who's running the crappy restaurant in the middle of nowhere so sad
He's
that
so
like
pissed.
40 people walk in? And it's like, dude, you're actually gonna make some fucking money, Joe.
Also, I like how like the local towners who look exactly like the baseball players are like, who are these fucks?
Right?
Like,
yeah. Who are these boys
they're
coming
they're
in
the
here to
same
our
age.
town?
Everyone
Yeah.
in that town is
Yeah.
like 20 to 30 years old, kind of smoking hot. The waitress is cute.
Yeah.
Like, and I guarantee, like
I've
you said.
stopped at a lot of those kind of places
Oh,
in,
totally.
in the Colorado mountains, and no one looks like
Also,
that.
maybe he was pissed because I recognized those guys didn't know how to sit down on like normal chairs. They're like sitting on the tables, just running amok
right.
everywhere.
Or
And
doing
then,
the backwards seat thing
Yeah.
where they go around the thing.
Yeah, the AC
It's
Slater
yeah,
style.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
totally.
That's
yeah.
how you get the
Good-
waitress.
Good pool, yes.
Yeah, act
absolutely.
like you've been in public before Gibson Bears,
Right,
okay? I don't care how if you just won state. I don't care if you just lost. Like just act like
Right.
you've been there before because Joe He don't like you. And by the way, Joe should have been older.
Totally. Give Joe like 10 more
Joe's
years.
like 28.
I know.
That's not his place.
Right, exactly. Like they should have had Joe's dad playing Joe.
Absolutely.
Because it was ridiculous. And then also like you're going to a restaurant. Why do they walk in with like a giant cooler of Coca-Cola?
I don't know.
Like is this BYO Coke?
BYOC.
I mean, I've been to parties like that.
I
but-
would love to go to that party right now. So
Right?
we're going to end this right now. We're going to go get some Coke.
Somebody's gonna see you later.
No, it's just, it's an insane, it's a happy commercial.
It is, man. I
feel
just
like-
feel like, if you want to know how what the sort of message or like how people like really wanted to feel in the 80s, like, in this like Reagan era, like, hey,
that's Americana.
everything is great and amazing and you have no troubles. Don't worry about the oppressed people of the world or the Russians that have nuclear bombs pointed at us. Just have some
They're like,
Coke.
we just beat Wichita.
Yeah, and just have some Coke and fucking chill. It'll be good.
No, yeah, it's a good nostalgic commercial, but I feel like at the end is a little unrealistic where he puts the hat on her head. I feel like most girls would just be like, backhand me if I tried to do that. Like, it's fucking sweaty. You
Yeah,
just ruined my
nasty
hair.
ass,
I'm
yeah.
working for fucking nothing at Joe's place, okay?
Right.
You all just made my day
I
living
spent a
hell.
week's salary getting this do
There's
done.
one person here serving you fucking monster, and it's me.
Yeah, and they just treat her like she's a piece of meat. Like, here, little lady, take my disgusting hat and
you know
wear
they
it.
didn't tip.
You know you love
The
my
Gibson Bears
disgusting
don't
hat.
tip. We're renownedly known for not being good tippers.
Those bastards.
Fucking assholes.
Well, so my pick this week was sort of a nostalgic one, but we also have
The back in the day. I mean, like, this is like a kind of oldie but a goodie that you remember. And this isn't necessarily one that I remember.
Yeah.
But it's one that I found.
it's pretty old, right?
It's old and it's like a minute long, so bear with it.
Wow.
But it's pure entertainment.
nice.
Pure entertainment.
Oh, I can't wait! I'm so excited. I just heard about what this was.
It's
Do you want
beautiful.
any more intro? Should we go ahead and play this bad boy? Should we give away the who's in it, or you want to just watch it?
You know
and then
what? Let's
talk?
just watch it.
All right,
let's
let's
let
do
them
it.
enjoy it.
This is a magic of all its own. And
You know what? Fuck it. It's Patrick fucking Swayze. A young
knew?
Patrick Swayze. Look at it. Go to it.
All right, let's do it.
Look at him.
Look
Look at
at
him.
this
Look at him.
guy.
1979
look at
Patrick
that.
Swayze.
He doesn't have a wrinkle.
Slinging dick.
He doesn't have a wrinkle on that
God.
face. He's got the Elvis hair.
And it's a PBR commercial.
Oh,
Like
nice.
a kind of like a
right.
Roadhouse vibe, but like actually not a Roadhouse vibe. Like PBR has a Roadhouse vibe, but like
Sure.
this commercial has like this kind of Saturday Night Fever
Oh.
pitch. Anyways,
Yeah, 79. Yeah.
I'm
All
doing
right.
too much talking. Watch the Sways.
No, this is the magic. All right, here we
So
go.
good.
Ooh.
Look at him. Oh my God. Look at
Oh,
him.
look at that collar.
He is fucking
Scarf.
handsome.
Ooh.
Oh, and the rolled up. The rolled up.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Some Don Johnson.
You tell me he's not the best looking person in the world ever?
Yeah.
Got
With
a
his
beautiful,
cheekbones.
beautiful lady. She doesn't
Oh,
deserve
yeah.
him. but
Ooh.
no
Oh,
one-
yeah.
Look at this.
Disco time.
He's a dancer too. Look at him.
Look
By
at
the way,
that.
has PBR ever been served in a place like this?
I know, right? None of the people in this bar are doing PBR.
This is
If they're doing PBR, it's so they can do lines off
Yeah.
the actual can.
Oh, I love this. And you know this commercial is supposed to be like 15 seconds long, but then they saw how killer he was on the dance floor. They're like,
Yup.
we can't. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
More
Look at him.
dancing. More dancing. Yeah, who does minute-long commercials? That was such a 70s thing.
People probably complain about this. Look at him. God damn.
Oh, man.
The prettiest couple in the world, mainly because of Sways.
wow.
I
That
found
was-
that commercial.
that was awesome.
That is the greatest commercial I've ever seen because it's uplifting. I love this commercial. And it's one of those things
so-
where, yeah, I didn't know he ever did a commercial like that, but it's not shocking.
I had no idea.
mean, like actors
Sure.
do all that kind of shit all the time.
Yep.
But then, they tailor made that for him. They're like, you're just gonna dance your heart out and look hot. And
Right.
he's like, I got it.
He's like, got this, guys.
Done.
Yeah, I mean, just write the check right now. First of all, no one knew who Patrick Swayze was
Nope.
in 1979.
They fucking
right?
did that
So
after that.
This shows you what a fucking absolute slayer this guy is. He showed up. They probably shot the first dancing scene,
And they're like, that's it.
and they're
That's all I
like,
need.
"This guy is a fucking brilliant dancer." So they must have like literally added like 30 seconds of dancing
Yeah,
to that.
I'm
commercial.
surprised they didn't have him take his shirt off, and that's the only thing. That's my only critique.
Right,
That's
yeah,
my only- they
yeah.
probably should have had him take his shirt off.
Should have been shirtless. Yes, I mean this has been proven with other movies. You know what was that movie again? Oh, so good. Don't put baby in the corner.
Oh, the
Dirty
Dirty
Dancing.
Dancing,
Yeah. I mean, come
And he's
on.
in water too.
Oh yeah, see that was
Double
yeah.
whammy.
Yeah, yeah. So no wonder like every woman I know that growing up watched that movie like 12 times.
Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
was like, I don't get it. It's not that great. Oh, mom's digging on
That's
Patrick
right.
Swayze. I get it now. Okay.
Well, we left you with one that we love, and so it wasn't all negativity. There's some positivity there, and you can get along with your day with some young 1979 Patrick Swayze. Chad?
Young 1970s Patrick Swayze makes everything easier.
Does, yeah.
We've known this since 1979.
That's true.
Apparently.
First
This has
episode
been
is
awesome.
Yeah, it's
man.
and then follow us on the social medias. You know, we got the Ad
Yes.
Nauseam Pod on Twitter, Ad Nauseam Pod on Instagram, and then this will be posted, obviously, since we have the video up on Ad Nauseam Pod's our YouTube channel, which will be very bare for a little bit. So
For a little while.
so bear with us, okay? See what I did there? Professional segue. Anyways,
guy.
yeah, I guess we'll see
Great
you all
first
next
episode.
week. Yeah,
Awesome.
we'll
Thank
be
you.
back. Bye.